All right, we are back at the layer here with Mr. Tier 1 Euro. So man, this is Judgment Day. I was just telling him when I got here. We're getting a one more time inconsistent tick in the upper chain.
Inconsistent knocking coming from the upper timing chain.
So long story short, we've been tackling the car, got the V-band kit done. Since Gio's been working on the car, he's always said that he's heard some type of weird noise, but with the hood dump, you couldn't really hear it too much. So now that the car's quieter, I feel like it's gotten worse and it's gotten louder. So to be honest, could be anything. Could be, we were just saying, it could be a hurt motor, could be something in the Vanos, could be a lower chain guide is what you were saying too.
The upper ones always break up here.
Yes.
But the sound's definitely coming from like somewhere around right here.
Yeah, right
and
here.
The Vanos is actually quiet, but he does have Vanos codes, which is why we're gonna pull it off. If he had no Vanos codes, I'd probably send them back to the dude who built the motor.
So the Vanos codes, I sent a log to Ian at Ben Calibration. He went ahead and told me that the timing was off. There is some Vanos codes in there, possible cam sensor, possible Vanos itself. So we're gonna dig into the Vanos today, see what's up, and then go from there. So just little by little, if it's something else, then we'll take it as we go. But just for now, gonna dig into it, gonna work his magic and go from there. So let's see what we can do. All right, so just getting started so far. We were kind of worried about the downpipe right here because it was resting on the valve cover. Luckily, Gio was able to just unclamp this clamp here and just slide it over a little bit, so he'll be able to take this out and not make it a completely grueling job with this fucking turbo and downpipe right here. So gonna just keep going and fucking pray, guys, see what's up. But hey, regardless what it is, we'll find a solution and we'll move forward little by little. So
that's right.
That's it. It's all you can do, dude. It's all you can do. It's the game we play. It's the game we play. All right, that's off. So again, take the valve cover off. Gonna go ahead and start digging into it right now.
Fiero valve train.
Of course.
Dual springs.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Springs, retainers.
Titanium retainers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking to see if maybe we got like a, maybe one of these retainer clips popped off or something.
Definitely, dude.
We got some L19 head studs in here.
That I do.
We got a guy who's up on his oil changes.
Very. Thank you to Ben Calibration for making me to be freaking super anal about stuff.
So because we're looking in this area, I'm going to actually pull the fan out and then I'm going to be able to rotate the motor and kind of just make sure that we don't hear anything rotating it by hand.
Okay, sounds good. All right, guys, so went ahead and removed the spark plugs here. And I know Mr. Tier 1 Euro was mentioning a few things. Like this is cylinder 1. You can tell it's a little burnt. Some of them are a little bit wet, which is an indication of some oil. So I'm gonna definitely get some quick notes on all of this and make sure that I have the information on kind of what each cylinder is doing. So
we're just gonna rotate by hand and be quiet and listen for noises.
Okay, so took the valve body, is this?
Valve body solenoid pack.
Valve body solenoid pack off. The valve body plate here. Seals are looking pretty good. A lot of the stuff is looking pretty decent in there, but I know Mr. Tier 1 Euro right now did mention that timing seems a little bit off, just off doing just some quick wrenching in there. So
yeah, we pulled off the valve body and solenoid pack so that we can release the oil pressure. And we got to set the cams back at the resting position, which is counterclockwise. So with a wrench, pulled intake all the way back, and intake's pretty much on time. We pulled the exhaust all the way back, and exhaust is out of spec. The question is why? Because generally speaking, these cams don't go out of spec on their own.
Okay.
So
any idea what would make them go out of spec? Could be anything, or
loose cam bolts.
Okay. All right.
We'll see though, no guarantees. But
that's what we're praying for, guys. Some loose cable. All right, guys, the Vanos is off. Not looking too bad, huh?
The work's been done.
The work's been done, you know. This little seal here, I know that's a popular one that also tends to break, right?
No, look, it tends to leak. If you can't tell,
it's leaking.
I mean,
oh yeah,
freshly built motor doesn't get all that buildup right there for no leaks.
True. All right, let's see, guys. All right,
Chuck that one.
so cam bolts, unfortunately, are tight. So so again, right now we're just kind of doing rule out, guys, and just really seeing what's good, what's not. Everything looks good here. So
yeah, unfortunately, being on an aftermarket ECU, it's not as easy as running any Vanos tests.
Yep.
Or I can't diagnose from the computer side of things, so
makes it a little bit difficult being
all
on the
we know is we
standalone.
got a noise and we got a code. So we're gonna get down in there. Next thing we're gonna do is pull off these cam gears and check the upper timing chain guide.
Okay, let's do it. So guys, just kind of ruling out, keep it going. All right guys, so we are at a midway point here with Mr. Tier 1 Euro. You know, always giving it to me straight, guys. And with race cars and with built cars like this, you have to, you know, get the honest truth, because regardless whether you try to brush it off or, you know, not deal with it, it's gonna be there. So again, Vanos is off. Check the cam bolts. Cam bolts look good. Vanos itself looks pretty good. You know, the oil pump disc is intact. The valve body with the seals look pretty good. Spark plugs, whatever. The timing seems to be a little off. Anything else, Gio, that you want to go ahead and kind of mention?
So basically, my concerns were going to be potentially a broken upper chain guide, which this one doesn't even show the wear on the face yet, or loose cam bolts. These are the upgraded, these are the updated BMW's cam bolts.
Yeah,
so,
we were just talking about that because I guess there's like 2 versions or something,
yeah,
right?
so the Torques are the updated versions. I went ahead and just threw a wrench on there real quick to see if any of them budge. They're all tight. So I don't really see anything else to do in here. I mean, even this upper chain guide, it bolts up right here behind the thermostat housing, and I've seen those bolts break before, and this thing will be loose. Nothing. So lower chain guide, we'll pull it out, and we'll pull out the upper chain guide and check the bottom one, because there's a stud in the bottom that holds. Make sure that's not broken.
Cool.
But if not, I don't see anything on the top end as
Vanos related, or kind of,
as I somewhat suspected. The only issue is that we have a Vanos code.
Yes, exactly. Timing also, you mentioned that could be a little off on the exhaust side. I know when we were kind of turning it by hand.
I think what we could do now is, just because we're already in here, we'll put the new nylon chain guide in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Retime the motor.
New solenoid pack.
I'm kind of thinking throw the new solenoid pack on there.
Might as well, dude.
And then yeah, just see how it should.
Just pray. Yeah. Cool.
I don't think the noise will go away.
Yeah, exactly. You know, because again, there's a little noise that is pretty, you know, pretty loud and in your face. So again, we're gonna do this, go from there, and then start her up later when it's all done and see where we're at. That's all we could do, you know. So all right, guys, we'll check back in again when you have good hands on the car. You know, everything is going as smooth as it can right now. So let's continue and keep digging and go from there. All right, working on timing right now. I know Gio said it was a little bit off, so we're gonna go ahead and try to get in here and get it a little bit dialed. The new timing chain guide is in. So
this is what we want.
Nice.
Just fucking slide right in.
Slide right in.
Right now we're just setting the cams in and roughing them out so that they're where they need to be. You can see how much this is, how much the exhaust was off.
See?
I can't put the pin in.
Yeah.
Oh, that has to fit in there. Right?
Yeah, it has to just slide right in. Okay. All right, moving along. All right.
So you gotta rub it in circular motion clockwise. And then
so as of right now, guys, all we're upgrading is the upper chain guide, which is nylon, And then what did we just do?
We're doing S62 diaphragm springs.
There you go, S62 diaphragm springs.
I know there's a debate about whether, you know, they're better or not, but he's making all the power anyways, so
yeah.
we'll see if we take a little bit of the rattle out.
Yep.
Make sure there's nothing else.
Just since we're in there, we were saying, hey, let's just do as much prevention and kind of stuff as we can, because I'm not going to be in here anytime soon again, so might as well just get this done properly and go from there, and fingers crossed and pray to the car guy. All right.
Hang on, marker.
Yeah, go for it. So right now, Mr. Tier 1 Euro was just telling me about how it's supposed to be seated. You know, you want to make sure to seat it properly when you put it in, so everything is timed properly, right, Gio, if I'm not mistaken?
So full clockwise, and it should just slide right in.
Nice.
And we want to be flat with the edge of the hub, so
Beautiful, beautiful.
we'll do the
All right,
exhaust.
let's go ahead and do that one more time, please, for the viewers here. So Tier 1 Euro went ahead and adjusted the timing a little bit. Now we're going to go ahead and check it once more. And he's going to show you how the hole will go in on the intake and at the exhaust side.
All right, cranks in.
All right. See how it just goes in smooth, and the exhaust side this time.
Slides right in.
That's the intake, and then this is the exhaust. Remember, it was kind of giving us some trouble, and now like nothing. So I think we're good.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. He was just saying too that even on his NA cars, he shows on the scanner some more accurate timing than they came in from factory. So
yeah, so
pretty cool.
I usually get the adaptations within the 1 degree, and what's acceptable from BMW is 8 degrees. So you can have up to 8 degrees of adaptation. Generally speaking, less than a degree, maybe 1 point something,
okay,
is where I'm hitting for my adaptation numbers.
Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. All right, guys. So moving along, we have the solenoid pack right here. I personally really didn't do it when I did the Vanos, so I know Gio did mention that it seems like it was already kind of cut into, and seems like it was done eventually, you know. So regardless, since the car is throwing a Vanos code and my tuner said it could be solenoid something, we're gonna go ahead and do it. You know, we're gonna go ahead and do this Beeson, one of the really known good Vanos people, part suppliers, exactly. So gonna just go ahead and do it, just like the upper timing chain guide and the diaphragm springs. Might as well, you know, just since we're in there, and my Tier 1 Euro really is knowledgeable about all this stuff, so I'm like, you know what, let's just throw it at it and go from there. So again, I'm not saying that it's gonna fix the noise or the issue 100%, but it's definitely gonna rule out, you know, because I did the Vanos work in like 2015. It's 2024 now, so it's a little shy under 10 years. Damn. So freaking yeah, you know, we're gonna really see what's up. So we got our new Beeson pack, solenoid pack going on here. We're also doing new ignition coils and spark plugs, so you know, everything's gonna be pretty happy and fresh in there. But you know, you never know till you restart the car, see what's up, and go from there. We can start it, noise can happen right away, so you know, just got to be ready for anything and prepare ourselves. So see what up. All right, putting the fan clutch back in, heat guard is on, downpipe is pretty much in, new ignition coils, new spark plugs, timing is set. About to do the moment of truth right now and kind of see what's up, you know. So let's get it. We're about to start up, and Gio was like, hey, don't be too optimistic, dude. Freaking, you know, like, I was like, hey, we're just gonna, all right, guys. So quick recap. Car was having a inconsistent knock in the upper chain guide area, which Gio had addressed a long time ago since the hood dump. We went ahead and sent a log to my tuner, got a Vanos code. So then now that's why we went ahead and looked in the Vanos. Most of the stuff was good in there. Replaced some stuff. We did the chain guide, we did a new solenoid, and then we did the
S62 diaphragm springs.
The diaphragm springs. Timing was off. Mr. Tier Euro went ahead and reset the timing. Just, you know, made sure everything was to spec, everything looking good.
solenoid pack?
We did a new solenoid pack. We did new spark plugs. These are a little bit colder plug than I did last time. Last time I got the no big difference, but a little bit colder. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what we got. I'm nervous. All right, let's go. Regardless, it's gonna do what it's gonna fucking do. All right, here we go. I'll let you guys be here with the first start. All right, here we go.